it's a pleasure to be joining the webinar today. I am especially pleased to be introducing my colleagues because we rarely get to actually participate together in webinars like this.
So I would say that in general, any company that to the extent that they can avoid an in-court proceeding, whether it's in Mexico or in other jurisdiction, of course they will try to do it and they will try to emerge from that quickly.
From an institutional perspective, it really depends on the broad powers that the individual tribunal has under the rules, and also the powers that the tribunal has under the law of the seat of the arbitration.
Many of the questions we've needed to elevate and actually take at a global level, and to provide recommendations to our country general managers to ensure that we have consistency across the world.
Thank you also for the Legal 500 to provide us this platform for sharing with you the challenges and opportunity in China after the coronavirus.
We have over 9,000 entrepreneurs across Africa, and it's across different sectors, and you find that the challenges, across each sector is different.
With real thanks for giving that Pan-African perspective in terms of, the critical part of the future is always the entrepreneurs.
So there are 3 questions within this poll within this first poll in order to see, and again, it's anonymous, don't worry, you can just fill in truthfully without anybody knowing who has filled in the questions.
The governmental response to pandemic, we as a food industry had to react very quickly and very properly.
Korea actually has an organization called the Korean Internet Security Agency, KISA. It's a subsidiary, it's an affiliated agency of the Ministry of Science and Technology.
But thank you all for tuning in. Thanks to Lydian for a wonderful webinar. Hugo, any final words for us?
Well, thank you very much for attending on our behalf. I would have loved to share all these messages with all of you in person, either in Belgium, elsewhere, and in particular in London. And I really hope that we will be back in 2021, because that would also mean that all of you in England would be back in your offices.